guidance in today for us. Incense are super grounding for me. Smells trigger memories so quickly for me, and just as quickly as they trigger memories, they can also make me feel calm. You can blow it out?
Huh?
And blow it? I also just got a ukulele and I'm so freaking excited about it. Like, I think it's one of my first instruments I ever owned. And I went to a festival and I traded a uke for a drum. And I'm back on uke. All I can say is that my life is pretty plain. I like watching the puddles gather rain. And all I can do is just pour some tea for two. Good morning. And seek my point of view, but it's not sane. Super excited about this. Had to show you. But let's pull a card. Without further ado, let's get to work here. Aboriginal dreaming for guidance for our day here as a collective. Good morning. Happy Thursday. The moon is beginning to wane. I hope you've planted all your seeds for this Aquarius. Ooh. Interesting. There is a card that is flipped upside down right now. Are you alright? They were all facing the same way, so this is obviously our card for today. Crazy. There's two flipped upside down. I don't know what got under the deck. We have the crab, which I love because I'm a Cancer. And we have, sorry, I'm like just trying to set things up here. The Lyrebird. Not sure what that means, but we will read it. I just want to make sure you guys can see these cards. Here, let me get situated. I tell you. This bird is gorgeous. The black and white pattern reminds me of that one monster from, gosh, I'm really bad at explaining myself today. That one monster from that one monster cartoon show. Can't think of it right now. And then the crab, all about, I would believe, protection, home, water, movement. The coffee in this mug is from yesterday, and it's making me really want some coffee right now. I'm gonna have to make some. Looking. There it is. Okay, so let's read the crab first because that one totally came up first. 35. I did just turn right to the Lyrebird. I have to show you. Incredible. The crab represents self-transformation, preparation, and shape-shifting. That's interesting. I totally didn't get that right at all. In the beginning, Crab was an old woman. Awesome. She was speared. Micah, can you please stop? I'm trying to talk. You're being really loud. In the beginning, Crab was an old woman. She was speared because she had eaten the children of her tribe. After the men had cut her open and taken the children from her belly, she was buried in a hole, face down, as the people did not want her spirit to come back and haunt them. Although the old woman lay in her own blood, her spirit refused to leave her body. Her spirit still lived, and the people did not know this. In the trees, the spirit of Juan the Crow watched because he knew her spirit still lived. He spoke to her in his harsh, loud voice. "You should die, for you have done wrong." The old woman's spirit spoke. "I was hungry, and I ate. For this I shall not die. I do not deserve to die." "It is right, you should die," replied the spirit of Crow. "And when you come out of that hole, I shall kill you myself." So the woman stayed in the hole for many days, and in the dark of night began to change into a crab. She grew a hard shell which covered her so the crow spirit could not kill her. A long slit remained where the men had cut her open. This she closed tightly by pressing the two halves of the shell together. On the final day, Crab crawled slowly out of the hole, but the spirit of Juan the crow was waiting for her. He reached forward with his sharp beak, and, finding her weakness, he plucked out her eyes. Blindly she searched for her enemy with her claws. The crow was just about to strike again when Crab called up great powers of magic. She waved her claws, and the crow spirit was instantly struck dead. And now the people know that crabs do not die. When they grow old, crabs find dark holes and go into them, like the old woman did, to renew their shells and become young and strong again. But men will always die, just as the spirit of the crow died so long ago in the dreaming. That is a crazy story. That women don't die, we crawl into a hole? That is crazy, but men do die like the crow? What the heck did I just read? I will read about the imagery. We'll do one card at a time. They don't want to stick up together. Micah, you're being really loud. So the crab imagery, crab is all about self-transformation through radical change. She represents the great alchemist who achieves physical change and eternal life through powerful magic. Crab was forced to alter her physical body for protection. It was necessary for her survival. On the card, Crab waits on the sand. The spirit crow's footprints surround her, revealing his presence. Because he is in spirit form, we do not see his solid body, just his imprint. The yellow of the sand predominates, symbolizing courage. Alchemy. Oh my gosh, that is a really strong, crazy, powerful card. It's about just our energy and our spirit and how it continues on, my lord. I have to think about that one. And then we have our Lyrebird 29. I hope you got something from that. So the Lyrebird is all about imitation, learning, and pride. And I guess the crab kind of learned the lesson, so are we taking the time to learn right now? So the Lyrebird, a little stream in the mountains sang its way under the cool trees and ferns. All streams have bubbles, but this stream contained live bubbles. Within each bubble lived a tiny water spirit, and each bubble danced to the song of the stream. I love that. It's like a song. One bubble wished to be able to play with the floating twigs and dancing sunbeams. He wished so intensely, he almost became solid. One evening, Lyrebird went to the stream to drink. He was used to seeing the bubbles, but this particular evening, he noticed one was bouncing higher than the others. There seemed to be something inside this bubble. It was not clear like the others. As he watched, Lyrebird sang the songs of other birds. Micah, you can play in there, but you have to be quieter. Oh my gosh. How can we possibly be so loud? To see how the bubble burst on that. After a while, he grew tired and decided to leave. Just then, a spirit voice sounded. The great spirit had taken pity on the tiny water spirit. He told Lyrebird to continue singing because his song was bringing the water spirit to life, and soon the bubble would shatter and release the spirit as a living creature. So Lyrebird sang until he felt his throat would burst. At last, the bubble burst, and a tiny green frog emerged, son of the clear stream. His mouth opened and shut, but he made not a sound. The great spirit told Lyrebird to teach the creature to sing. Day after day, Lyrebird returned to the stream to teach son of the clear running stream to sing. He learned quickly and began to sing very well. The great spirit again took pity on the little creature and sent him a wife. Son of the clear running stream boasted to his wife, "I am the best singer. I could charm the moon down from the sky." "Let's see you do it," she replied. So son of the clear running stream sang. The moon crossed the sky and took no notice, so he sang even more loudly. And then, suddenly, his voice broke, and all that could be heard was a harsh croak. To this day, frogs can throw their voices, but no one listens to their croaking. Instead, they listen to Lyrebird, the patient teacher. Another interesting story. Let's see what this has to teach us. Lyrebird represents ability and knowledge that can be passed on or taught. Lyrebird is a gentle and patient teacher. Lessons are a pleasure and so positively encourage learning. However, son of the clear running stream allowed pride to overcome him and gave himself a difficult lesson. In the end, Lyrebird is rewarded and Son of the Clear Running Stream is punished. The Great Spirit intervened and granted the little spirit's wish to become real. The great eternal spirit of life is capable of embracing the universe and noticing an unimportant bubble in a stream. Nothing is too small. The stately, beautiful Lyrebird can teach us to sing. On this card, we see him in the process of teaching Son of the Clear Running Stream, who is still in a bubble awaiting materialization. The other bubbles dance around him, content with their own world, and therefore transparent. They are not filled with desire. The moon shines above, reminding us of the lessons of pride. The water represents the strong desires that propelled Son of the Clear Running Stream into physical manifestation. That's like a beautiful, magical card that the stream was singing everywhere, and then that one little bubble was like, I want to be something, I have desire, and it became this beautiful teacher for the frog. And Frog was like talking too much trash and lost his voice. Micah, why? Why do you have to do that right now? At least he's entertained. All right, we're gonna pull one more card for a little clarification here. And then I will send you on your way. We got this one just so recently. It just like popped in my hand, so I had to pull it out. 4 of Pentacles. Don't hold on so tightly. Maybe there are a few more things for this new moon that you're supposed to let go. Has plenty of wealth. He can't even move though because he's literally holding down the pentacles with his feet. So it's just kind of about how our attachments to material, really to anything, can be holding us back. I hope you can hear me with all that ruckus. 4 of Pentacles. We have the Crab, the Lyrebird, and the 4 of Pentacles. Don't let pride and feeling like you know everything already get in your way. There's always something better, and I feel like that's what this is about. It's just the noise. The noise. The miser clings to his goods with all his might. He can't move because he's holding on with his feet. This card is a hint to loosen your grip on material things in order to help restore the flow of creativity and energy. I need it. I've been flowing and it feels so good, but while I'm flowing and creating right now, at the same time I'm like, should I be doing something else? But we're good. We're good. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. I hope you find magic today. I know that we have a lot of energy right now. So take the Crab, the Lyrebird, and the 4 of Pentacles with you today. Grand rising. Thank you, my friend. Sorry, I'm getting better at lives. These are really just like practice. I need to actually read the comments.